Hello, welcome back to my channel. I figured I would show you where I put all of my Halloween decor. I did a video sometime in August showing the stuff that I ordered because we are in the process of remodeling and I cannot get to any of my Halloween bins, so I ordered a few things online just so I could decorate for Halloween. One of my kids, two of them have birthdays in October. We do a joint party. They wanted sharks and Halloween, so part of the reason I decided just to buy some stuff was so I could decorate for that too. So let me show you. We'll walk through the house, kind of vlog style. The house is not perfectly clean. It's lived in. I have 3 kids. 2 of them are small. We have 3 dogs. We are remodeling, so it's not perfectly clean, but you'll be able to see where everything is. So enjoy. Okay, so we are in the entryway. I have my little welcome sign, and then those pumpkins can get changed out seasonally. I bought those 2 things off of Oriental Trading recently. I got all the parts for that from Goodwill. Ma'am, stop hitting the cardboard on things. So that cost me about $5 to make. I was able to get the wreath really, really cheap. We've got one little ghost hanging up there. And then I don't have much on this side. My little sign is all that, and then the rest of the stuff stays out all year. And then Beetlejuice wreath. Mac and cardboard outside. So when you come in, I ordered this for my husband. He really likes Mars Attack. So it's meant to go on a door, but we have this big space. We just used some push pins because our fuse box, like the panel for the electricity, is behind it. So I didn't want something that we couldn't remove if we needed to get back there, but it kind of looks like he's coming through the wall. And then again, this sign, the little candy corn, can be swapped out seasonally. So he's behind the door, and then that way when the door is closed, you can see him. In the living room, I decorated up here just a little bit, and then this is normally cleared off. My mother-in-law bought the girls a bubble machine, but this Dollar Tree, and then the little Frankensteins are from Target. And then this is the other thing that I ordered from Spirit Halloween. It lights up. I found that little guy on Amazon. My husband's favorite character is Mike Wazowski, so I was able to find a little Halloween one. And I picked this up at Target. My youngest daughter loves werewolves. So come over here. My mother-in-law made me that blanket. She finally finished it. Got more of the little cutouts up here. The Frankensteins stay out all year. I have 2 sets. I reversed the colors on one. I did a video on it last year. So for Halloween, I do the flesh tone Frankenstein and the green bride. And then the rest of the year is the traditional, like, flesh tone bride and green Frankenstein. So for Halloween, they get swapped out. I did get a couple of pillow covers. Nothing crazy. The blankets we already had. I got a couple of other things at Target. That's from their, like, vintage line. He sings. Got a light up. Little blow mold. Frankenstein, and then that is from Target. Coming over here, we did the hanging Harry Potter candles and the witch hat, so they do light up. Did some bats on the wall, and the girls made the paper plate ones. Okay, so, and then getting closer to the tail, I put a couple cutouts up there. He's from QVC, and the candles do light up, and then those are off of eBay. They're like vintage, early 90s stick candles. That's generally where I get my candles. Did a few, like, vintage things here, hung more icicle lights. My other icicle lights burned out, so those are the new ones. Did a couple more ghosts. Did the 2 ghost jack-o'-lantern with the witch hats in there. Emma, the middle child, helped me with the spiders on here. And then my husband bought this flag recently. We've watched the new season of King of the Hill. And in here, we don't have a lot. My mom got the little bluey decals. I put those up the other day. And then my dad got me this clock off of QVC. Those were in the things from Goodwill. And then there's a matching rug. And then from here, like most of this stuff is up all year. My husband's best friend bought us that for Christmas last year. So it's like a realistic Jack and Sally picture, but that's up all year, but you can see the view from this direction. So we got a few things out, not a lot. Here, I had to get a new plug-in. I had a pumpkin one that my mom gave me. He finally burned out, so I opted to get the Frankenstein pumpkin. I did finally redo the mirror, so there's just a few things. And then we have a rug. I put everything. Again, the candlelight, the candles do light up. I keep the wand up in my hanging plant just because that is the only way to turn the lights on and off, other than unscrewing and screwing in the bottom. So I don't want the kids to like break it or lose it, because I don't know if you could, I'm sure you could buy a replacement wand, but yeah, that's the only downside to those, is if you have little kids, just be careful with the wand, because if they break it, you're screwed. So I keep mine up high. And then we've only turned them on and off a couple of times because each candle takes one AAA battery. So I had to use and the wand, so it was like 25 batteries. It was a lot, and you have to do each one individually. And now that they're hanging, I'm like, Lord help me if those burn out. So I'm kind of waiting until October, and then we can use them more and turn them on and off more. But I thought you guys would like to see where everything ended up. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, most of the stuff was Amazon. I pointed out the few things that I got at Target recently and a few things from the Dollar Tree. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you in another video.